one, for example, I would ask you. But we don't have to use would. This is the other thing that I want to show to you at the end of the conditionals. We can actually use cualquieres, modal, nosotros quieres, en esta frase. Do you understand? It cambia el sentido también. It could become, instead, if I said should, or I used even a mixed modal, then what I'm doing is I'm changing the conditional into an advice, a conditional of hypothetical advice. You understand? Yeah? So if I needed help, I should ask someone. It's un advicio conmigo, you understand? It's an advice or consejos conmigo, with me. Yeah? So this is also what I want to sort of work with today and over the weekend, is try and working a little bit with conditionals, but with a little bit with modals. A little bit, okay? Alright? So yeah, I'll leave this as well, because it's always very, very important to remember this one, okay? Alright, so we've got the last conditional, the final conditional of today. And the final conditional of today is the third conditional. Y por fin. Por fin. All the other conditionals, like I said, the primera zero conditional is presente. The first conditional is presente y futuro. The second conditional is presente y futuro. But finally, por fin, we have uno condicional puedo utilizar in the past. Este es el pasado forma. You understand? If you want to talk about a conditional in the past, tienes solamente este uno puedo utilizar. You understand? Okay? So it's very, very useful to think, okay, am I thinking in the present, the future, or the past? Which conditional as well. So it's a very nice way to break up the conditionals, is to think about what que tiempo es. Okay? And actually, the third conditional we also use as well for hypothetical. It's hypothetical. It's hypothetical. Pero hypothetical in the past. It's hypothetical in the past. Okay? In this respect, again, we've got if plus the subject plus had plus the verb. Now this verb, be very, very careful. It's not in the past simple. This is actually the past participle. Comma, then plus the subject plus would plus have plus the verb, which is also the past participle. So always remember in respect to this past one, we always use the past participles. The past, we don't use the past simple, no. We use the past participles. If I had gone out last night, I would have missed the weekend of Carnival. Okay? The nice thing as well to think about in this respect is that the pure modals, let's put it back on this sheet, because the pures that we've already talked about, but the pures that have LD, would, could, should, okay? When we use have plus the past participle, this is always, almost always the form in the past. Siempre the pasado forma. As we see here, I would have missed the weekend. I should have gone. It's pasado. You understand? It's the form of the pure modals. Can, you can't use can. No puedo usually is a can. Can have? No. Will have? I will have gone? No. I would have gone. You understand? Es siempre los modales normalmente que fin con LD, que no puedo utilizar en el pasado. ¿Ok? Pero normalmente también es con have en el pasado. ¿Comprende sí o no? You understand what I'm trying to say? See?
Only would you?
Should. Well, we also use ought to. Ought to es un poco, pero es ought to have. También es la misma idea. Ought to have gone. Pero can have gone, no puedo. Will have gone, no puedo. You can say might have gone. I might have gone. But I may have gone. Normalmente no. You understand? See? So most of the is you've got to think in the past. We can't use really for the past forms of the modals. The LDs are really the ones that we use in the past. Pero con have in the past participle normally. Okay? All right. And when we tend to use the pures in the future, we can use todos. We can use todos, but it's with the verb in the infinitive, as we said, without to. But we also need what I call the WOF. Do you know what WOF is? WOF? No? No? WOF is word of future. Word of future. You need the WOF. You need your WOF. If you're using in esta forma, this form is for the future. Pero funciona con todos. I can go next week. I could go next week. I should go next week. I would go next week. I will go next week. You understand? Now the modal, the pure modal is siempre futuro. You understand? If we use it in the present, yeah, I will go. Or I should go. It's a presente. Okay? Pasado forma, I should have gone. Futuro forma, I should go next week. I should go. No puedo utilizar un verbo del futuro. No, es un palabra del futuro. You understand? next week, tomorrow. Cualquieras. Okay?
Put that sentence with should.
With should.
Yes. Well, there is no.
Oh yeah, no, I can put one up here. Take this off. What? So yeah, let's think about. Okay, let's think about the present. The past and the future. Okay, the present is what did I say? Yeah. Oh. We should have a break. We should have a break. Presente. Okay? No necesario. Maybe. Okay. Okay? The past. We should have had a break. Again, should plus have plus the past participle. And the future, we should have a break in about 5 minutes. En este caso es futuro. 5 minutes is futuro. I've put about here, I've put this here because Spanish people always love to say more or less al final de la frase. More or less, más o menos, muy bien. Funciona muy bien en español, pero en inglés es horrible. No, about. Por favor. Y about antes, no después.
And with can,
I can have a break.
okay.
Puedo. Okay? Con habilidad. I can have a break. We can't use can in the past. No puedo. It's really I could have had a break. Okay?
Okay.
In the future, I can have a break in a minute, or I could have a break in a minute. But then, I can have a break in a minute is the habilidad. I could have a break in a minute is the posibilidad. You understand? Yeah? I should advicio, consejos. Consejos. En este caso, advicios, yeah. Advice. Advice, Spanglish, horrible. Spanglish. Spanglish, okay? Consejos. Advice. In English, advice. Advice. ¿Qué tal? ¿Interesante?
Yes. Well, very interesting. Very interesting, but a lot of.
It's quite a lot of material.
Knowledge.
It's not really, no, it's not. Like I said, you don't have to think about it about knowledge. You have to think, break English down. You need to break English down a little bit. But it's made of bricks. It's bricks. It's made of bricks. And the bricks are the structures.
We try.
The bricks are the structures. That's all you have to think is it's always the same structures in English. And if you think of the structures in English, after a while you will start thinking